Hey, what is up guys? It is me Fatal here, your average Genshin traveler, and today, it's been a while since I last uploaded a video on this channel, but hey, Inazuma is coming out in less than 24 hours from now, and I just wanted to make a video telling you guys how to prepare for Inazuma, and if you're saving for Ayaka as well, how to prepare for her as well. So this will kind of be like a two-in-one video. So first of all, Inazuma is a completely new region and whatnot, so there'll be a ton of chests. And for update 2.0, MiHoYo will be releasing the first 3 out of the 6 islands of Inazuma, but there will be about 200 or 300 chests and a bunch of Statue of the Sevens and teleport waypoints to unlock. Not only that, you'll also be having 2 new bosses, I believe. Mango Kenki is not really considered new because he's already in the game in Golden Apple Archipelago. But the 2 new bosses that we will be getting is the Pyro Hypostasis and the Perpetual Mechanical Array, if I'm not mistaken, that's what it's called. What should you be doing to prepare for Inazuma or Ayaka if you're saving like me? Well, first of all, if you're saving for Ayaka or maybe Yoimiya, possibly Ball or any other characters coming in the future, the one thing you should be saving is 100% your Primogems, your wishes, and Kazuha banner is gone right now, but the one thing you should be saving is your Primogems. If you're going for Ayaka, I hope you guys have a lot of Primogems ready to pull for her. For those who have guaranteed like me, just hope you have enough Primogems to hit pity. Or for those who have enough Primogems but they have to go through 50-50, I wish you guys winning the 50-50. And also, do not spend any of your intertwined or stardusts. Did I say intertwined? Do not spend your star glitter or stardust because in just 11 more days we will get a refresh for these two, intertwined and acquaint fates. And as for star glitter, if you have a lot like me, then if you're going for Ayaka, and you're a free to play player, just wishing, and you've accumulated enough star glitter to buy a weapon from here, I suggest you get the Blackcliff Longsword because it is a great weapon for Ayaka. It gives crit damage, which means her artifacts you should just be going for crit rate because one, Ayaka levels up with crit damage and this weapon gives even more crit damage. So for artifacts, you should just focus on crit rate. But for now, I'll be continuing talking about how to prepare for Inazuma, and I'll talk about more on Ayaka later. So that's the Primogems and stuff out of the way. Next up is resin. If you're going for Ayaka or Yoimiya, you're going to be farming the new bosses and the new talent domains for Ayaka and Yoimiya and possibly even Sayu. So you're gonna need a lot of resin. So as you can see, I don't have resin right now because I used it on the weekly bosses earlier because I'm trying to get everything out of the way so I can focus everything on Inazuma tomorrow. But tomorrow, if you have 160 out of 160 resin, do not use it. Just keep it that way so that you can spend it on the new Inazuman bosses or talent domains if you get Ayaka and the other Inazuman characters, of course. So 160 out of 160. You also want to make sure that you have as much resin as you possibly can, like 5 condensed resin. You want to max it out at 5 condensed resin, have as much fragile resin as you can. For me, I only have 13 right now. And if your Serenity Pot Trust rank is high enough and you have access to the transient resin, I suggest that you buy transient resin as well. Because you're gonna need as much resin as you possibly can if you're going to pull for Ayaka, because obviously Ayaka is the first banner and Inazuma is a new region. You don't know where everything is. and you need as much materials in the shortest amount of time possible. As for weapons and stuff, I suggest that you save your prototypes or your blades because during the Inazuma 2.0 update, there will be new weapons that you can craft at the blacksmith. Like in Mondstadt, we have one here, and in Lyra, we have another one as well. So you're going to need to save your belays. So I don't have a lot here. I mean, 6, 4, and 5 of these looks like a lot, but I rarely get these, and it's really hard to get these belays. So use them sparingly. Don't just use all of them one shot to craft multiple weapons just to refine it. Use them when you need to. If you need to refine it to make your DPS stronger, go ahead. But don't just make them just for the sake of making them, because during the new 2.0 update, there will be 5 new weapons: a sword, bow, claymore, catalyst, and polearm. So save your prototypes, and if you're one of the people who still haven't used their Northlander Belay Trove, you can save that, and if you see a weapon that you like for a character that you want to use that weapon on, you can go ahead and use one of the weapons here. And also, one thing I want to mention is your gadgets, your parametric transformer. I would, if you have your parametric transformer available to use, I would hold off on using it until Inazuma releases, because there might be a small chance where if you use your parametric transformer, there is a small chance that it might give you the Inazuman talent up material, so that's why I'm holding off on using my parametric transformer right now. And as for Serenity Pot, in the new Inazuma 2.0 update trailer, they did show that in your teapot, I know mine looks a little empty right now, but in your Serenity Pot, you can start farming stuff now. So you can make some plot, some land where you can grow some plants, some flowers and whatnot. So I suggest you save up as much realm currency as you can. Minimum, I would say 3,000. So you could have enough money to buy the new stuff that the 2.0 update has to offer. So that's how I suggest preparing for Inazuma. So now I'll be talking about how to prepare for Ayaka and whatnot. So for any future Ayaka havers and whatnot, such as me, you're going to need to prepare for Ayaka, right? So for me, as for weapons and artifacts and whatnot, I gave them to Kaya so that I can easily switch it over to Ayaka in the future. As for weapons, I will be giving my Ayaka the black sword because it gives crit rate. This is from the battle pass, but as I mentioned earlier, if you are free to play instead, any free to play weapons such as, let's take a look over here, any other weapons such as Festering Desire could work decently with Ayaka, but Ayaka could kind of benefit a bit from the energy recharge, but don't expect her to do insane amounts of damage with her burst and whatnot, but you can expect her elemental skill to do quite a bit of damage. But as I said, if you were free to play or anybody who wishes a lot and you have a lot of star glitter sitting around, you can go ahead and quickly get the Blackcliff Longsword for Ayaka. It gives crit damage, meaning the artifacts that you have to worry about are only crit rate. Let me show you some of my Kaya's artifacts that I will be using for Ayaka in the future. So for the circlet here, as you can see, mine is crit damage, but if you have one that's crit rate and you're going for the Blackcliff Longsword, go ahead and use the Blackcliff Longsword and a crit rate artifact instead of crit damage. And for artifact sets that I will be using for Ayaka is 4-piece Blizzard Strayer. So if you've been farming artifacts for Ayaka, you probably know that 4-piece Blizzard Strayer is the best Ayaka can have right now. Either 4-piece Blizzard Strayer, 2-piece Blizzard Strayer, and 2-piece Gladiator, or Blaze Destroyer and 2-piece Noblesse, so that Kamisato Art Sumetsu can do insane amounts of damage. And as for her talent up materials, Ayaka, you can't really get her talent up materials since everything is all in Inazuma, which is why I told you guys to save as much resin as you humanly can. Because I will be aiming my Ayaka to be level 90, her weapon is level 90, so she'll need a lot of boss level up materials. And also she'll be needing some talent up materials because I will be needing her talents to be pretty high level for some nice damage. Now, as of this moment in time before the Inazuma update, you can't really prepare much for Ayaka. She uses the new perpetual hearts that you can get from the perpetual mechanical array and some sakura blooms, and also the teachings, guide, and philosophies of elegance, which is the new talent up materials that Ayaka will be using. The only thing that you can prepare for Ayaka right now is Hero's Wit, level up materials, and her talent up materials such as the Blood Jade branch, and also the the crystals like you can see here, the gemstone, chunk, fragment, and sliver. Some other things that you can prepare for Ayaka as well are artifacts, such as the ones I showed you that Kaya were using, and also her weapon. Anyways, another thing that you can prepare for Ayaka is her weapon. So, of course, I showed you earlier, I prepared the black sword for her, but you can prepare any other weapon for her, whatever you seem fit. Festering Desire seems like a good choice. There are a lot of other weapons that could be good for her, but I don't really know them because the moment I saw the black sword, I immediately thought I could give this to Ayaka. Anyways, that's all for this video. Just a quick and short, simple video so that you don't have to spend too much time watching all these summary videos on how to prepare for Inazuma and Ayaka. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Consider subscribing, like and subscribe. I repeated myself, but yeah, like and subscribe. You know, it really helps me out a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.